The Galactic Council had existed for 17 million cycles, spanning 400 galaxies and thousands of sentient species. Yet one galaxy remained untouched, unexplored, forbidden. The Milky Way carried a reputation that transcended legend. It was the graveyard of civilizations. Ambassador Jothic of the Concordian Empire had heard the warning since her first days at the Academy. The Milky Way was unstable, they said. Its core harbored anomalies that defied physics. 12 expeditions had ventured into its spiral arms over the millennia. None returned. But Jothic had built her career on curiosity, and when long-range sensors detected artificial signals emanating from the forbidden galaxy's outer rim, she knew history was calling. Against the Council's explicit orders, she assembled a small research vessel and a crew brave, or foolish, enough to follow her into the unknown. The jump into Milky Way space felt different. The fabric of reality seemed thicker here, more resistant. When the ship emerged near a yellow dwarf star, alarms immediately flooded the bridge. "Gravitational readings are impossible," her navigator Kelth gasped, his antennae twitching erratically. "This star system has 8 planets, several with their own satellites. The gravitational chaos should have torn them apart eons ago. Yet they orbit in perfect harmony," Jothic observed, fascination overriding her fear. "What kind of cosmic engineering stabilizes such a system naturally?" The artificial signals originated from the third planet, a blue marble wrapped in swirling white clouds. As they approached, Jothic's scientific training struggled to process what the sensors reported. The planet was teeming with life, not the sparse bacterial colonies found on most worlds, but an ecosystem so complex and violent it seemed designed to forge survivors. "Ambassador," our communications officer interrupted, "we're being hailed. In our language." The view screen flickered to life, revealing a bipedal creature with startling bilateral symmetry. Its features were surprisingly expressive, and it smiled, a gesture Jothic's database identified as a sign of friendliness in several species. "Welcome to Earth," the creature said. "I'm Captain Maria Rodriguez of the United Earth Defense Fleet. We've been expecting visitors eventually." "You've been expecting us?" Jothic struggled to maintain her composure. "How did you know we were coming?" "We've been monitoring the galactic neighborhood for decades," Maria explained casually. "Noticed you folks avoid our galaxy like it's cursed. Figured someone would get curious eventually." She paused, her smile widening. "We're humans, by the way. And yes, before you ask, we know why nobody comes here." Over the next few hours, Jothic learned the truth that had eluded the galaxy for millions of years. The Milky Way wasn't cursed, it was difficult. Its unstable core produced higher radiation levels. Its spiral arms were dense, with stellar nurseries and supernovae. Its planets were forged in chaos, creating environments that would kill most species outright. But in that crucible, something extraordinary had emerged. "We're not the first intelligent life in this galaxy," Maria explained, displaying holographic records. "We've found ruins of at least 6 civilizations that came before us. But they were adapted to stable, predictable environments. When the galaxy went through its chaotic phases, they couldn't adapt fast enough." "And humans?" Jothic asked, though she already suspected the answer. "We evolved during Earth's most violent epochs. Ice ages, meteor strikes, volcanic winters. Our planet tried to kill us for millions of years. We learned to adapt or die." Maria's expression grew serious. "The Milky Way isn't cursed, Ambassador. It's a filter. Only species capable of surviving constant change can thrive here." The revelation sent shockwaves through the Galactic Council. The 12 lost expeditions hadn't been destroyed by hostile forces. They'd simply encountered environments their biology couldn't handle. The Milky Way wasn't empty. It was waiting for residents tough enough to call it home. Within a year, humanity had dispatched diplomatic envoys to the Council. Within 10, the first joint human-alien research stations appeared throughout the galaxy. The humans brought something precious to their galactic neighbors: adaptability forged in adversity, and the understanding that the harshest environments produce the strongest spirits. The Milky Way's reputation changed. It was no longer the forbidden galaxy, but the frontier, a place where only the bold ventured, but where humanity waited with open arms and an infectious optimism that perhaps, just perhaps, the impossible was simply the difficult waiting to be achieved. Jothic often reflected on that first contact. In seeking to solve a mystery, she'd found something far more valuable: proof that in the universe's darkest corners, life didn't just survive, it thrived.